The third technology that I chose is called Smores. It's at www.smore.com. Why I chose this resource is because you can create instant newsletters or flyers with a very professional look. You can also create fun ones that will pull out the kids' creativity. As a teacher or an educator's account, you have unlimited flyers as well as for you and your students. And if you have a student that struggles with creativity or it's just hard for them to find their inner creativity, this source really helps. It can be used for student projects, so various projects that you have students create throughout the semester, and it has several features that are all located in one spot. The intended audience would be students, teachers, parents. You can also use it as a business. However, I believe you have to pay if you're a business. The standards I believe apply are ISTE S1B, create original works as a means of personal or group expression, and ISTE T2A, design or adapt relevant learning experiences that incorporate digital tools and resources to promote student learning and creativity. So when you go to the website, I'm already logged in, smore.com. You can see it says, welcome, Lindsay. You have a couple different options. You can go down and look at the design a flyer. You can share it publicly, see your results. People can vote on them. And then you can also look at featured flyers. You can look at other people's flyers to kind of get some ideas. If you scroll back up to the top, here's where you start a new flyer. You can choose if it's for an event, business, for sale, other, class, or news bulletin. So we'll click class. And this is what you start going through. So I'm going to skip the steps since I already know how to utilize this flyer. Over here is where you can pick your design. So if you don't like what it looks like, you can go through all the different designs and choose a different one. So let's say I want the handwritten version, but I don't really like the cupcake background. So I can pick other options. Say I want polka dots, change my colors, and then you can also change your fonts. And basically it just walks you through the steps. So if I wanted to edit what it says here, I would click edit and type in my new information. Down here you can add a picture to this section. I could delete this section if I didn't like it. So let's say I don't love this section, I'm going to remove it, and it just moves the next one up. Also, once you've edited it, you can switch the way it looks. So say you don't like the way it looks, you can change it right there. You can add pictures down here. You can also embed videos into the flyers. So they're very interactive. You can go through all these steps, but when you get to the bottom, that's where you can embed more. So if you want to add text that's not there, pictures, events, audio, embed a link, a form, a button, all kinds of things. So you can get very creative if it's something you want to use to share information with your kids instead of a Prezi or a PowerPoint or Powtoon or one of the presentation softwares. You could use something like this, or you could also send stuff home to parents via newsletter, and they can get it online. You can share it through email, so you don't have to print it. I created one recently that we could just use for class. So if you click your flyers, and then I scroll down, and here's a one that I kind of started. I did dance tryouts. I was a dance coach for 6 years. So just some things that I put in, and this took me maybe 5 minutes. Just information, if I was going to add pictures of the team, frequently asked questions, and I didn't finish the end of the flyer. I just wanted to give you a preview of what one would actually look like. So if I go back to my home page, which is on Smore, once again, I can edit all my things here. I can go to my flyers, and this is where you can add mailing list. So if I want to create a new mailing list, so say I want to send this, I want to blast this to parents, create list. So obviously there's nobody here yet. I would have to add my people. And this is kind of the same thing as the previous video if you watched it when I added people in Canvas. So you could copy and paste them into here. That's generally what I like to do. Or you can import them and then click add addresses and continue. So once you've added them, they'd all be right here. And you could pick to have that go out to parents at a certain time. So this is your settings. If you go to sign up, you can make sure you embed this into something, so you can add a code here. So like if you have a website or a blog that you want to put it on, and that's the way you could email it out to people. So if you go back to your flyers, that's my home page again. There's my start a new flyer if I want to, and then there's the flyers I've created so far. You can also do accounts, so you can add on features. So if you want to pay a small portion each month, you have a lot of more features that you can use. That is it. I hope you enjoy S'mores and get a chance to play around with it and create some flyers of your own. Thank you.